Hi guys. Happy day 8 of oil camp. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. So many amazing videos and some awesome information um, has been dropped down to us, which is awesome. As you probably noticed from my previous videos, I can be a bit of a chatty Cathy, so I'm going to try my best to keep this short and sweet. I am excited to chat with you about tea tree. Tea tree is an amazing oil. Everybody should have it, especially if you have kids, but really everybody. Oh, God, it's gorgeous. Before I kind of came to doTERRA, tea tree was definitely an oil that I was really familiar with. But since I've been working with doTERRA and learned more about these amazing oils, I definitely, it's been like tea tree's pretty unbelievable. So tea tree is from Australia, and it's interesting because it's been used by their indigenous communities for years and years and years because of its amazing medicinal properties. Tea tree is kind of anti everything, antibacterial, antiviral, um, antiseptic, analgesic, or sorry, antifungal, antiparasitic, parasitic, and then it's also an analgesic, which means that it helps reduce pain, which is awesome. So it's also a decongestant. So you know how you heard just a few days ago about breathe and how amazing it is for your respiration. Tea tree can really help increase respiration. So sometimes it's nice just to diffuse like lemon and tea tree together. I find that's just such a cleansing, clean smell, and it also really helps with your respiration. So that's kind of cool. So tea tree is really effective, and like I just said, it's very anti everything, anti bad stuff, but it's really gentle on the skin, which is really nice. So it's not this aggressive thing that you put on and it turns your whole skin red, everything like that. It's very gentle, very cleansing, and so I feel completely comfortable using it on my son. Obviously, I dilute it to his age, but I don't have to worry. It's not like a spicy or hot oil or anything like that. So I use this in our ouchie spray, which is frankincense, tea tree, and lavender. So frankincense is very healing, very rejuvenating to the skin. It's also anti yucky stuff, so it's really good for your immunity and antiseptic and things like that. Tea tree is antiviral, bacterial, parasitic, fungal, everything. So it helps keep the wound clean. And then lavender, so lovely and so gentle on the skin, really helps with any irritation and inflammation of the area. So like I said before, my son, he's a year and a half, and he falls constantly, scrapes himself constantly. So we always have a little spray bottle of Owie, an Owie spray bottle ready, and just like spray his knees down or whatever, and just keep the area clean. And we've never had to use anything else. It's never gotten infected or anything like that. And I find it heals like that, which is pretty cool. Another thing we use a lot for tea tree is lice, which is super gross, but in order to prevent lice. So we've had a few outbreaks at Colton's daycare, but he's never gotten, which is amazing. And I made a little spray bottle with tea tree and lavender and clove. So I spray down his head and I spray his backpack. Both before he goes to daycare and then after he comes home from daycare, and he's never brought any of those little critters home with him, thank God. So I use this constantly, and I find them often making friends, lice sprays to keep their kids healthy, because unfortunately lice is just one of those things that just is always running rampant around schools and daycares and things like that. So if you can prevent it, it's so uncomfortable and it's a nuisance for you. If you can prevent it, then why not, right? So if you've got kids, I would definitely go ahead and make this lice spray as soon as you can. I can definitely come in later and leave my recipe. Another thing is earaches and ear infections. Lots of people and kids suffer from ear infections and often have to go to the doctor to get prescriptions and things like that. But something that people have been so successful with is using tea tree. And with kids, you would probably use like a roller bottle or maybe dilute it in some coconut oil. But basically, you just take tea tree and lavender and you just kind of rub it around the ear, here. You don't put it in the ear. We don't want to put the oil in the ear, but you're just putting it around the ear. And basically, the lavender and the tea tree are able to penetrate into your ear and kind of attack the bacteria or whatever nasties are in there, causing the inflammation, causing the irritation and the pain. And a lot of people have been extremely successful with that. They haven't had to go to the doctor, or they haven't had to be put on antibiotics or anything like that. So I would definitely try that out if your little one or yourself suffer from ear pain. Really helpful, and it works really fast, which is awesome. So I just want to share one last thing about tea tree, and this is something that I never really thought about until I kind of really got into essential oils, is how amazingly beneficial tea tree is to your emotions and to your emotional well-being. So if you think about it, tea tree is extremely purifying. It's very cleansing to the body. You use it in a cleaner. I have like an all-purpose cleaner with tea tree in it because it kills everything. But it's also so cleansing to your emotions and purifies the mind of old emotional wounds. I don't know about you, but I feel like we all carry around emotional wounds of traumas that's happened or little things that's happened that kind of stay with us and we carry around with us all the time. And, if you're interested in kind of releasing that emotional baggage, then, tea tree would be a great thing to kind of start adding to your diffuser. Like I said, it's really lovely with lemon. I like it with lavender. Just diffusing it is a great way to use it. You can kind of, aromatically is a great way to use it to support your emotions. And yeah, I mean, and also, I really like tea tree. I mean, some people find it to be a little too potent to do things like this, but I wear a little essential oil necklace often with me, and I really like putting a little drop on there so that I can smell it throughout the day. It's so cleansing. It's very clean. And I just find it's very emotionally stabilizing. So I use it almost like as I would in the almost like it helps me a bit with like anxiety and things like that, which is kind of shocking. I would have never thought anything, but I mean, you kind of have to think about it. It's so cleansing in its properties. Like, why would it not be so cleansing and therapeutic for our emotions? So that's really kind of cool, right? A little tidbit. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little chat about tea tree. And if I didn't answer any of your questions, or if you have anything else you want to know, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer anything. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.